Hey everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm going to be driving around Kadena Air Base and I'm going to go take some photos. I'm going to take some photos of myself, some photos of whatever I find. I just want to do something fun, but I don't want to leave base because we're not technically supposed to still unless it's for essentials. So I want to be a rule-following citizen. So I thought I'd challenge myself and try to have some fun on base. I am getting way too stir crazy in this house. So before I explain anything else, I'm going to go change. Okay. I'm ready now. I've got this cute bag that I got secondhand, which is functioning as my camera bag. I'm only bringing one other lens. I don't really know what kind of backdrops I'm gonna find. I don't really know if I'm even gonna take photos of myself. I mostly just wanna get out and take a drive. Got on black pants. Worst comes to worst, I at least get to get out and take a drive and enjoy some fresh air. One thing we gotta keep in mind this entire time, I've gotta act fast because it is humid and my short hair does not cooperate with the humidity. I haven't taken any photos yet. I'm just feeling really uninspired, unmotivated to do anything, but also like I'm trying to find a place where it's not near a road, it's not where someone's gonna see me because I don't want people to watch me. I got inspiration from it from my own video that I created. I'll link it up here. It is about how to be a tourist in your hometown and how to travel during COVID-19 because, you know, a lot of us probably aren't doing that. So I guess that's kind of why I wanted to get out today because I was just feeling really down. Honestly, like I already even feel better just going on a drive and just getting out of the house. I went back by the recycling center. There's this like gravel road and I didn't stay long because like I said, my hair does not do well with the humidity. Also, I felt like I shouldn't be back there. So we're moving on. We're back in the car. I found a couple places that I really wanted to go try on my drive over here. That's what I forgot. I forgot my water. Darn. Anyways, something else I wanted to talk about in this video was our secondhand camera gear and kind of why it's important to buy tech secondhand. All of our current camera gear we have bought secondhand. The only thing that we bought brand new 3 years ago now, he bought like the kit from the on-base store, the BX. That was before we were environmentally conscious. Now we buy all of our gear secondhand. We find some way to do that. We've gotten things from everywhere. So our tripod we got from Facebook Marketplace. Our current camera that we are filming on, we got it off of eBay, I believe. And then this current lens came from a Japanese camera store. It's called Kitamura. It's like a camera store / used camera store. So we always go to the used section, of course. They also advertise their used stuff online, which is really cool. So like you can look at online before you go to the store. And then our bag, we got at just a regular Japanese thrift store. It wasn't like a tech specific thrift store. I'll talk more about it as we go. This new place I found is literally right on the road and right in someone's like backyard. But there's really beautiful palm trees. And I hope no one sees me because this is embarrassing. Okay, let's just go. There's someone in the driveway over there and they're totally looking at me. But anyways, here's what we have to work with. I have this giant plant right here. And then I just did a lot of photos with this tree right here. It's got really, really pretty leaves, but there's a lot of bugs. Okay, I think I got some good ones here. I'm actually really happy with how some of them turned out. These are very dark and moody and dramatic and not something like I normally take, so I think that's kind of fun to experiment. Now I'm gonna go brave those palm trees that are right on the edge of the road. Actually, I want to use this wall real quick. There's some really cool vines. Look. Yeah, I really like how that looks. A lady just came out to throw some trash away and I got embarrassed, so I went in the car. I mean, I think I've got like 3 that I like so far. I might try the palm trees. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm in a moody mood today. I don't want to do any bright photos. But I'm gonna head to the 3rd location now. So I know I said in my beach cleanup video that there's really no parking laws here, but that does not apply on base. And I'm pretty sure I parked illegally, so I'm gonna try to be quick. And I'm just walking on it and seeing where it goes real quick. It might not be a location 3. It was still fun to get out of the house, honestly. I'm very hot, I'm hungry, and the light just got really, really harsh. So we're gonna end it there, at least end the photo shoot. But once I get home, I am gonna talk more about secondhand tech. So if you're interested, be sure to stay tuned for that. Be sure to stay tuned for the final edited photos. I will add them towards the end as well. guys. Hi, buddy. Basically, it's not only important to buy secondhand tech because it's better for the environment, it's also better for your wallet. All of our camera gear is anywhere from like $100 to $500 cheaper than it would be if we were to buy it brand new. I'm specifically talking like lenses and camera bodies. We've got 2 bodies and like 5 lenses. $700 to $3,500 we've saved just from buying secondhand tech. I'm not saying that photography and videography is a cheap hobby, but it can be cheaper and it can be a lot more sustainable if you buy your tech secondhand. So there are some things that you need to look out for when you're buying tech secondhand. It is a little bit sketchy to buy off of eBay, but you can always message the seller, ask about the stuff. If you're buying from Facebook Marketplace or a thrift store, you can ask to try it out first. Buying refurbished is also another great option because that's typically something that's used but then fixed up to make it work like brand new again. A lot of secondhand tech that I've gotten personally does work almost as good as new. It's just a little older, I suppose. I've not had any issues with any of our secondhand tech. We've gotten really, really lucky with it all. One reason it is mostly important to buy secondhand tech for the environment is because it is very, very wasteful to create all sorts of technology. A lot of technology has a lot of precious metals in there, like gold and copper, which requires it to be mined, which mining itself can be very dangerous, and then the extraction of all those materials takes a lot of energy. Not only that, but all of that metal has to be then transported to a place to be made into the bits and pieces. And then those bits and pieces have to be transported to the Apple or the Canon factory, where it then gets turned into the camera, and then finally it's transported to the stores. A lot of transportation goes into this, a lot of energy goes into this, and of course a lot of the things that do go into the creation of tech can be very harmful. A lot of gases are harmful in the first place, but a lot of them are harmful in excess amounts, and because of this, a lot of the areas near the factories have really bad air pollution. And like I said, when it comes to mining, this is the use and the increase of buying tech more often instead of buying it secondhand or getting it repaired is just causing our natural resources to run out a lot quicker. So I'm gonna leave a lot of resources linked down below where I'm getting this information, plus things about like, you know, planned obsolescence. And that's basically what Apple does when they upgrade your phone without you asking, and then your phone quits working. Been there, done that. And I bet when you think tech, you think of cameras and lenses and phones and computers, but it's also things like batteries. Making sure that you buy rechargeable batteries even is a great step towards sustainability. But basically it comes down to, it takes a lot of energy to harvest these materials, transport them, turn them into the product, and then it also extracting more and more and more and more and more of these precious metals and resources every single year is so damaging for the planet. So the more you can buy secondhand tech, the better. And of course, not all technology is bad. Technology has done great things for the planet. For example, I'm able to look up statistics and facts right here in the palm of my hand. You know, due to my camera, I'm able to educate you on YouTube and stuff like that. Technology really is great, but we just need to be mindful about how we acquire it. There are a lot of ways to go about getting secondhand tech. Be sure to check out all of the resources that you have available to you. And lastly, not only is it important to buy secondhand tech, but it is important to dispose of tech properly. A lot of people, I feel like, will just dump their technology without even trying to repair it. This might be an exaggeration, but maybe someone has gotten a virus on their computer, so they just throw it out and buy a new one. Fridge stops cooling, so they just throw it out and get a new one instead of cleaning it or getting a new part for their fridge. It is important to buy tech secondhand, fix it when you can. If you can't fix it, find someone else who wants it and is willing to fix it. If you have tech that you're not using, be sure to donate it or sell it to someone who will use it. And then as a last resort, that is when you should throw your tech away. But please don't just put it in your trash can. If a plastic water bottle can't break down, why would my entire electronical system in my phone break down? And it won't. That's the terrible part about tech, because it's got a lot of hazardous materials in it. If it gets into our oceans or into our ground, it's going to leach those chemicals into our waterways, into our soil, and it's not going to be good for anyone. So be sure to find a recycling facility that will take your technology. We and a lot of other Western wealthy nations send our used technology to other nations to deal with, and then they end up with all of the toxic waste that leaks from all of these devices. And that's a whole other topic I'd like to talk about someday. But for now, please be sure that you're donating your used tech to the right places. Please be sure that you're finding a recycling facility that will actually recycle the stuff and not just ship it to another country. There's a lot of things to be wary with when it comes to technology, secondhand tech. This was just the surface. I just wanted to shed some light on this topic really quick. I didn't want to go too in depth right now. It is a very heavy and hard topic, I think. It is something that not a lot of people talk about. So if you have any questions about secondhand tech, recycling, what goes into making technology, please be sure to leave your questions down below. I'd love to answer them, whether in a comment or in another video. I'd love to make a lot more videos about this topic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here are some of the photos that I took. I guess that was just one more thing I wanted to talk about in this video, is that you don't actually have to go on a trip to take some cute photos. You don't have to go find anything spectacular. I just found a couple natural looking places on Kadena Air Base. If I can find places on a military base to take photos, you can probably find some places in your neighborhood. And if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out this video right here about how you can be a tourist in your hometown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. Let me know what else I should talk about in this topic. And until next time, remember that these small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Bye guys. Oh boy. Tripod can go up farther. What am I doing? Or is it the other hand? Might have been the other hand. I'm so lame. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't last. I think I put my phone in here. Nope, it's in my pocket. A little bit more about secondhand tech. Stop falling.